It is 11:29, and you are a female that have at 21 years old, 21 years of age, and born and raised here in the Central Valley, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask you a few questions, and you just answer them as best as you can, okay?
Okay.
So, do you feel that the institutions of education are affected by gender inequalities?
Yes, I do.
Now, can you explain to me why you feel that way?
I feel that way because in society they say that boys are better at math and science, and they say females are better at reading and writing.
Well, what has led you to feel that way? And I didn't mean to cut you off.
Just being in the classroom, and also I experienced that. And during school, in high school, I played softball. I was a tomboy. I loved the sport, and I love getting dirty. And they don't expect girls to be tomboys. And this being in society, I felt like I had to conform into being a girly girl. I wasn't allowed to play sports, or I wasn't allowed to be good at something that people didn't think girls could be good at.
Now, because you felt this way, would you say that you felt pressured?
Yes, I felt pressure that I had to become a girly girl and stop being a tomboy.
Now, have you ever or did you ever feel at any point at a disadvantage while attending school to get your education because you weren't able to play sports or do anything like that, to get a scholarship? You just had to be, did you feel at a disadvantage because of that?
I did feel at a disadvantage. I would say me not being able to get a scholarship in sports, people didn't think that I was smart enough to go to school, or that I was not smart enough as a boy. They didn't know that I was actually tomboy, good at sports, and I was good in my studies.
Okay. Now, what elements of the classroom have affected you in this way, as far as making you feel not smart enough or anything like that? Was the teacher not paying as much attention to you? Were they not calling on you? Did they not treat you with respect? Or, just please elaborate on that.
During school, I had a lot of teachers, especially during my science classes. I had a lot of teachers like, "Oh wow, Heaven, I didn't know that you can do that. Oh wow, Heaven, I didn't think that you would get an A+ on your test." And I felt that was a disadvantage to me, because basically they were like saying, "Oh wow, I didn't think you were smart." Basically they were saying they thought I would do the bare minimum in the class, be behind everybody in class. They just thought that I wasn't good at that subject.
So did teachers neglect to call on you, or did they not spend as much time with you as they did, would you say, male classmates?
I noticed during class, I would always raise my hand to answer the question, and I always feel like I would always see the teacher calling the boy student rather than the girl student. Even when I had my hand raised, I would never get picked on. It would always be a boy getting picked on to answer the question.
Now, how has this role of boys and girls, fitting into their gender roles in education influenced your education or their education? How has it influenced education?
I feel like it has influenced education because now in society we see both gender roles helping each other. We see girls being good in different subjects and also boys being good in different subjects. And now that we all can relate on something, sometimes we may not be good at something, but we can get someone else's opinion. And for a boy, they can ask a girl for help.
So you just stated, because of the differences in the gender roles, it has helped each other to assimilate into the, what would you call it? Assimilate into each other's gender roles, as far as cut off track here a little bit, but you felt that because of the differences of the genders, you felt that they've helped each other in a way because of these differences, like they've reached out to each other to help each other because of these differences?
Yes, I have.
You don't feel that that's like an inequality in itself, that since it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Oh, you're bad at it. Oh, you're bad at it. And because you keep thinking you're bad at it, it makes you bad at it. You don't feel that it's unfair?
I do feel that that's unfair in certain ways, but knowing yourself and knowing what you can do and what you can learn from yourself and others, like I know for myself, like I can learn something that people won't think that I'm good at, but I can show my talents for it.
Okay, well, thank you again for your participation tonight, and that concludes. So thank you very much.